Hi guys, playing on your fear. Hello guys, in this session we will talk about playing on your fear. So Hi guys, hope you're doing well. In this session, playing on your fear. One of the favorite pastime of governments worldwide seems to be playing, and mainstream media seems to be playing on your fear. And it's actually a strategy, because when you play on people's fear, they actually suppress key function of their mind, of their body. So for instance, if you are you just need to take an example where a kid is in a state of fear, right? Or even an animal is in a state of fear. And you observe how this kid or this animal will react. Some animal will just freeze. They won't do anything. But you have to ask yourself, why is this animal not doing anything? It could potentially try to escape from the fear, right? So basically start running or whatever, right? Or attack, right? But no, it's not doing anything. Or a kid in fear may just go into cry, right? Endless crying, and that's it. So these are examples, but this is representative of what's happening right now during the pandemic. A lot of people are going into fear and suppress their ability to do things, right? To use critical thinking, to move around, go out, express themselves, and all this is actually intended because the people driving the Great Reset, so we explain you the Great Reset on Peopleizer, we invite you to read about it first to understand what is the Great Reset, but the people driving the Great Reset do not want you to basically shut down. Don't do anything. Don't challenge the Great Reset. Don't try to understand. Don't ask questions. Limit your ability to travel. Limit your expenses. Limit what you spend money on. Limit yourself, basically. Shrink. Try to shrink if it's possible. And this is a strategy, and fear is so powerful that some people will just stay home. They will not even go out. They will not dare to say anything. They will suppress themselves. And it is exactly the intended behavior that they seek. You've got to fight this, right? And I think you fight this by understanding, and this is how we help you on Peopleizer, understanding what's going on, what is the Great Reset, what is their strategy, how they do it, why they do it. And also you need some courage, right? So, and I think to gain back courage, you've got to remember some situation where you think you were courageous, where the situation was not easy for you. It might be outside of your comfort zone, but you did very well in this situation. So try just pause, please. Pause and try to think of a situation where, yeah, that was outside of your comfort zone and you did pretty well, right? You demonstrated courage. So try to remember, because the best way for you to progress and move forward and go in a different direction than fear, it's remembering key events in your past where you demonstrated courage and basically acted according to values that you think are good for you, right? You don't want to spend the rest of your life in fear because they will keep coming back with events that relate to fear. The war between Ukraine and Russia, so war, pandemic, virus, more or less visible in terms of what happened to the body, right? If you take monkeypox, it might be more scary than the COVID, where COVID doesn't really show symptoms, except regulatory, breathing issues. What else? Cyber attacks, so the risk of the fear of having your bank account being hacked, fear of the climate, so climate catastrophe, fires. So they have basically a full dictionary of events that they can use to keep you under fear. That's it. And it's a playbook. It's purely a playbook. I live in China for 15 years. I'm really well aware of this playbook. And everything is done to keep you under a state of fear so that you are unable to think from a really rational perspective. That's it. It's as simple as this. Don't actually search really further away, right? And there will be people who will be denying that they set you into fear, but you've got to look at the situation, right? The same people who put you into fear now put people into fear in the past, right? Being by war, by crisis, by 9/11, the fear of terrorism. The logic is always keep people into fear. But look at countries or population where the government doesn't try to put people in a constant state of fear to get them to be obedient. Those populations actually thrive. They feel good. They feel happy. And what I'm saying is that this state of fear is intended for a specific strategy of a relatively small number of people. This state of fear is actually not required. It's not needed. Not at all. So you have to get out of the mindset that state of fear is the normal. This is not the normal at all. The normal is I'm here, I am courageous, I have my critical thinking, you talk to me, I understand what you're saying, if I don't agree, I can debate with you, we can debate and we can interact like normal people, right? And they are actually trying to get you to a mindset where all these normal things that we used to do by the past are not normal anymore. As multiple people start to understand, they reverse the system where illogic become the new logic. This is what they are doing. You need to be aware of it, right? Be aware of what they're trying to do and do basically the opposite, to push the system toward people centricity. Something centered on the people and not centered on the technology, not centered on the money, not centered on a relatively small number of people who try to impose population control and population reduction. I hope this is useful. Feel free to send us message, discuss with us. We'd love to get your opinion. Thank you.